stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. D-coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Odom. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Price. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. He keeps it on the design run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on 4th down. the gun. He looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy. The receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Keep the opening drive alive. In the 11th play, it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The offense now operating in empty. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Potw. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a strong stiff arm. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Longhorns pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Chris, when was the last game you saw not only 1, but 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown by the same guy? Unbelievable performance, not only by the return man, but the entire unit setting these returns back for touchdowns.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to chuck it again. That's reeled in. It's Price. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can he keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Herb.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. He's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made by the tight end. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with all-out pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Perry. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The ball is picked off. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of these top targets.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. So he finds one of his favorite targets. Kirk, defense thinking, what do we have to do to stop this guy?
How about the double coverage on third down? Great call to be able to try to take away this highly touted wide receiver. And the quarterback is still looking to go to his guy for the conversion, and he comes through. No wonder he keeps throwing him the football.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Irish. And they jump on top here in the second half. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, escapes the tackle. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain of that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Second down, looking to throw it. That's a fly to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he's still trying to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the back now goes in motion. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on a pitch. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 4th quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
quarterback delivers complete to the right side. You get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out and the catch made. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game now tied here in the final quarter.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the clock has stopped here as we reach the final 2 minutes of play. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They stop him right at the 24. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Design quarterback run. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
It's becoming a solid drive. They got a 1st down right at the 49. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Nice grab. It's Raymond. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Receiver in motion now. QB keeper all the way. Inside the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. drive coming up. Breaks into the clear. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go in the final seconds. One swing of the leg for the win. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.